2030.
Aramco becomes majority shareholder of Petro Rabigh. So Aramco has signed a definitive agreement to acquire an additional stake of approximately 22.5% in Rabigh Refining and Petrochemical Company, known as Petro Rabigh, the refining and petrochemical complex, which is in the west coast of Saudi Arabia. They're acquiring this from Tokyo headquartered Sumitomo Chemical. Under the deal, Aramco and Sumitomo Chemical will each provide $702 million in funding to Petro Rabigh and waive loans worth a total of $1.5 billion, they said. Petro Rabigh has racked up $2.36 billion of accumulated losses by the end of June, equivalent to over 53% of its share capital, it said on Wednesday. The measures are expected to improve their balance sheet and cash liquidity as part of a remedial plan that Aramco and Sumitomo Chemical intend to explore, which also includes initiatives to upgrade the refinery, improve profitability, and it aligns with Aramco's downstream expansion and Sumitomo Chemical's move away from commodity chemicals towards specialty chemicals.
Of course, we talked in recent weeks about Aramco's other petrochemical arm, SABIC, which it acquired from the PIF in 2020. Hussein Al-Qahtani, Aramco's senior vice president of fuels, said Aramco continues to identify opportunities to strengthen its downstream value chain, secure placement of its upstream crude oil with affiliated refineries, and convert more of its hydrocarbons into high-value materials. By increasing our shareholding, we expect to achieve even closer integration with Petro Rabigh. Did I say that right? I've always said Petro Rabigh. But anyway,
definitely at the end, like your French R.
Okay. Petro Rabigh. Is that right? I can't do the back of the throat. Anyway, sorry, everybody. And facilitate its turnaround strategy, we look forward to building on our existing relationship in alignment with our strategic goals. It's part of a turnaround plan for what was a loss-making venture. It aligns with Aramco's downstream expansion. Sumitomo Chemicals, Sumitomo's fun to say, move away from commodity chemicals towards specialty chemicals. This is basically a strategic adjustment and a co-investment from two massive oil companies. Aramco and Sumitomo Chemical currently each own 37.5% of shares in Petro Rabigh. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that was better.
Okay, better. Not great. Which was listed on the Saudi exchange in 2008. Wow. Pretty cool.
But upon completion of this transaction, which is priced at 7 riyals per share, Aramco will become the largest shareholder with an equity stake of approximately 60%, and Sumitomo will retain an equity stake of 15%. So, and then the rest is owned by other investors. So yeah, it's a bit of a bailout, but hopefully it will turn around performance.
Huge market for petrochemicals is part of the future for Aramco and its separate diversification plans. Of course, it is an oil and energy company, but their diversification has been ongoing for at least a decade, probably more. They're doing a ton of stuff in venture investments. They have several venture arms, actually, that operate pretty much independently from each other and have different focuses, which is amazing. And that's the kind of stuff that a really mature, very well established, one of the largest companies in the world does to maintain its relevance and its market positioning and, yes, its profits into the future. This is very important for them strategically, both for Saudi Arabia and the local Saudi market, but also for their efforts to become an energy company instead of, where it started, which was, of course, oil.